so slutty sorry. Oh my God, I'm bedridden for being slutty. This is all the thanks I get. Verizon and me got a beef. I know I'm not the only one. I seen Rosie O'Kelly also has issues with her. Some Verizon, we're down. Please come back to me. Don't quit me. It's just too soon. Don't quit me. I swear to God. I'll quit being a. Oh, thank you. I'll quit being a slut in my head. I would quit. So tired of this slutty behavior. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, but what I will say is slutty don't get you internet, does it? Certainly does not. Timmy's Passions, you know the drill. Hey now, hey now. What I want to sing, hey, lay down, lay down. No slut shaming. You right about that. DC, that shit gets you a lot. How do you think I got these pearls? Do you think I earned that? Well, technically, yes. But you know what I'm saying. It's neither here nor there. I got something to say. It's a deal for higher profits. Thank you for coming back and giving up on me. No, slutty behavior doesn't. Thanks, Larry, for weighing in. Larry, I have a bone to pick of you. Every time I get a new girl, oh, DC, you know that's right. And when are you coming to Virginia so I can play with them? That's all I want to do. Play with your curls. A slut asking you to play with your curls. I mean, that's a win-win. You made her snort. All right, I got a couple things to say. I might as well get it out the way. Where do I begin? I'm telling you all. I swear to God, DC. Oh my God, we'll figure out a way. We'll figure it out. We're getting ice on power lines. Oh, Tammy, God. Yeah, fuck that. In Virginia, we're getting rain. It's dismal, it's gross, and it's making black ice here. So, that's not fun. No one likes... No one likes ice. I remember it's getting crazy cold over here compared to the usual temperatures. Oh, yeah, how cold is it there? Today it was 48. 48 in my area. Hello, sluts. Thanks for coming back. It's a deal. Look, I do got to apologize if any of you may or may not have got my what was that thing called? My notification type thingy. Yeah, Tammy, me too. Well, I was a brownie. Not necessarily. I was in 4-H though. Crazy wind. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I don't like the wind. The wind's worse than the... Yeah, I don't know what's worse. But here's my slutty apology. I do apologize if any of you looked for the boy wrestling type thingy this evening and it wasn't there. I get it. It's tomorrow. You may ask yourself, Stacy, don't bring it up. Why would you do that? Stacy, I'm making a goddamn slutty apology here and I don't need reinforcements. Thank you. That hurts. Me too. I like that song too, deal. All right, look. I gotta go fishing. That's embarrassing. Yeah, it's goddamn embarrassing. I didn't mean to do it. But I was jumping the gun because I was so excited out here wearing two jackets. Join the effing club. I'm done with winter. Anywho, I would live in a warm place. Like, it definitely wouldn't be Florida, ratchet ass Florida. Sorry if any of you live there, but hell no. All the true crime I watch is always up in Florida. If it isn't Florida, it's Denver. If it ain't Denver, it's Texas. I'm just saying the majority is ratchet ass Florida. That's what I'm saying. Oh God, my hair's getting on my nerves. I brought you all in my bed. Colt, you yummy ass. I seen you on that panel earlier, Colt. I seen you. I seen you. Yeah, so I gotta apologize. The boy wrestling thing will be tomorrow as scheduled. I suppose. It's gonna be 8:30. I live here. Fuck Florida. Right, deal? I don't know about them bugs. I don't know about them bugs. Mosquitoes as big as my head. Now, granted, I may be petite, but goddamn, I don't know what they're eating on. Anywho, not me, not today. Yeah, I don't like gators or none of the things. It's gross. The whole area is ratchet. All the killing. Yeah, you're right about that, DC. Arizona is a little bit one crazy too, but it's mainly on the reservations, because that's what the network's like. You know how it is. Oh, those crazy Indians. Look at them killing everybody. You know what I mean. So, anywho, back to the slutty story. Okay, I gotta tell you something. Spoiler alert. For those of you that are here and may or may not do the playback, Buff Carrot, you yummy ass. Where's my artwork? For those of you that may or may don't know it, chicken fried steak. That sounds like two meats fried. Not real healthy, but good on you. You knock them out, tie them up, bring them out to the desert, leave them, and let them walk back to the city. That's my kind of state. Wait. Don't threaten me with a good time. All right, so anywho. Spoiler alert, I gotta tell you something. Come here. Come here to me. Okay. We all know I love me some wrestling. Okay? Always did. Always will. Jimmy Superfly snuck up. I thought he should be the father of my children, but it didn't work out. All the things. You know what I mean? I love me some wrestling. So, I hate to tell you people this, but the reason what I owe this slutty opinion is on account of I done put it out there over the airwaves. Yes. Thank you, Bess. I love you. I done put it out there over the airwaves that I was going to be watching me some boy wrestling and all the things. But what I did not tell you is that yours truly, Megan Fox, you know the one, the real one, not the Transformer, not the none of that. I'm going to be commentating on that motherfucker. I am so excited. I think I haven't heard it. I probably won't listen to it right off. Scared to death because I hate the sound of my voice. But tune in for some fashion advice. Yep, you guessed it. Hell no, I'm not calling the moves or none of the things. I'm talking about the outfits. Who don't want to hear? Ain't got nothing on you. Thank you, Buff. You just made my. Look at this. You just made me fog up. Seriously. Yeah. So, yep. Somebody has got to lay down the fashion do's and don'ts for the wrestling. I always miss that. You know what I mean? I always thought to myself, why? Oh, why? Should it be this way? Why? Do do do. It's getting hot in here. My glasses are fogging up. But you know what I mean? Why ain't nobody on the wrestling scene like, oh, Buff. Okay, Buff, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. This lighting does nothing for me. I get it. Listen, listen, listen. Listen, Linda. Why doesn't anybody, literally, why don't they talk about the outfits? That has always bothered me to the wrestling. I mean, I love me some wrestling, but somebody needs to discuss wardrobes. And I'm that girl. Now, I don't know if WWEF or whatever the fuck is out there now. I don't really follow it now. Except through doors. Except through doors. I don't care two shits, but if WWE comes wrestling to my door and says, Miss Fox, how would you like to explain these people's faux pas and or good outfits to our channel? And I will say, well, what's in it for me? If they say, well, little lady, you're gonna get it doesn't matter, just a microphone and a side booth, I will say, okay, I can do your outfits. I can do it. I'll be like, hell no. What was this card holder thinking? The referee. I knew he would wear that bow tie. You know, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure while I step up to the plate here to the boy wrestling, I might be ready for the big leagues, but I'm not sure. I mean, I don't want you all to get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes up and all the things. Buff, you want to be a mascot? Well, turns out, Buff, I have a little clout. So I may or may not put you up in that list of who should be a mascot. Looking to challenge some wrestlers. Well, I hate to brag. I also have to bring in mad props to what's her face, obviously, because I'd be nowhere without her. I mean, she's got her head in the game. The wrestling, whatever, you know what I meant. And Honey Bunch. God damn, we're a tag team. Well, I don't know. She got like these reverse maneuvers, and she's like, and when we double kick them on the what's that called? The ropes. Yeah. Now, see, initially when I started wrestling, I had some kind of bullshit Daisy Dukes on. Yeah. Buff, I'll find you a spot. Trust me. Trust me. Yeah. First time I wrestled, I saw myself and I was like, Daisy Dukes. What in the actual fuck? That is not me. And where's my jewelry? Although I gotta give Coach mad props for this. He did give me what's her face and Honey Bunch. You right about that, Bess. Kiss it. Kiss it. I mean, we're a threesome, a trio, and all the things. I never thought I'd be into that, but now I am. And actually, you want to know what? I'm gonna change what's her face's makeup because she's sick of the sluttiness. Diamond knuckles. Exactly right. How you gonna put me in a wrestling ring with no diamonds? None of the things. I ain't got no jewelry. First of all, I'd rather be caught dead than wear Daisy Dukes and some black ass t-shirt and no, it was just so wrong. And I offended some people by bitching about my wardrobe. I get it. But you see where it got me. Now, I am a fashion mogul to the boy wrestling. You're welcome. Of course I should be. No, I don't know why this shouldn't happen. Wait, was this an apology? Too late. Don't all those YouTubers do that? Oh, this is an apology. They beep their own horn. Yes, the gall. The absolute gall. I mean, they didn't even remember my rainbow brass knuckles. It could have been anything. You understand what I mean? But Daisy Dukes. That should hurt my feelings. I'm not going to lie. Daisy Dukes hurt my feelings. I was like, what in the... I mean, he did got my Chucks. He did have my Chuck Taylors. But I do want a... If I'm going to be the fashionista, if you will, if I'm going to weigh in on my opinion and all the things, I need me a updo and a... I'm going to need me a wardrobe change every time I kick ass. Is that too much? Or you can weigh in, but is that too much though? I mean, give me a break. Give me a break. A fashion, yeah, a wardrobe change like Beyonce or anybody else in my category type situation. You know what I mean. Right? Right? Yeah, so I'm gonna just be like when I'm wrestling, I'm just gonna hit Honey Bunch or what's her face, and then I'm gonna jump over the top of the ropes and change wardrobes because I should. I know what we should do. Got so many ideas. Too much. Yeah. No. See, Mama, that's what I thought. I thought it wasn't too much. We want a new outfit. Yes. And what about what's the chances? I mean, what's her face only got so many options. You know what I mean? I mean, she already done her makeup like trashy, truthfully, Trisha. She watched her get ready with me, and this is what happened. I couldn't stop her. I could not stop her. I was like, don't you know she was on Dr. Phil? She didn't give a shit. I might be able to fix her a little bit. Not sure. She's gonna get a makeover. Don't fret. Everybody, don't get your panties in a wad. I got this. She don't know yet, but she's gonna get glamorized. Look at her. She wants it. She wants it. Who's gonna win? How much was this? Who's gonna win? She got real jewelry. How many other heads can say that? That's what I'm saying. I'm sick of it. Sick of it. So I gotta come up with something to really sock up to coachisms because I really screwed up. I even shared it to my fuck book. Um, I never get on there. Double. Yeah. Yeah, it's my double GSO. That's right. No, that is actually my cohort, my confidant, and yes, yes, my cohort, my confidant, and my wrestling partner's distractionary measure. Don't judge us. Look, if I don't want to work out all week and I want to throw a head at somebody, I'm sober, I swear. Oh, why you mad? Yes, I am. Oh, I thought you. Uh-huh. That's cute. Is that all you got, really? I'm sober, I swear. Well, I'm proud of you. You just can't imagine somebody being funny and sober, huh? Well, I suppose that's on you. You don't know me? Get out. Get out. If you want to start judging people, look in the mirror, okay? I ain't got no time for no fucking a-holes. I really don't. Not in my life. I'm talking wrestling here. True life plans. Big, big stuff. And you ain't. So, unless you want to play nice, you can fuck right off. There you go. Sleep with the fishes. I'm sober. Cocksucker. Thank you, best friend. You don't gotta say that because you're my best friend. You don't gotta say that, but imagine. Really. That would piss me off if I was drinking. I would go ape shit. I'd be like, really, cocksucker, and all the things. Uh, oh, down the bottom, probably, but that. I mean, here's the thing. Here's what I think about people that make fun of anybody's journey. Um, until you get literally fingered by your babysitter and pimped out by your mother and passed around like a hot potato and grew up piss poor. Come back to me for real. Just tell me how you're gonna fucking deal with it. Okay? Google it. Do your research. It's all there. It's all there. Cocksucker. Oh, I know what. Get you a PhD in sucking. And then I'll get back to you. Stupid fuck. Mm-mm. I don't got no time. You don't know shit. Anyway, on to bigger and better. Sir. Sure. I don't know if anybody has been watching this Ryan King bullshit. Yes, my fashion queen. Thank you, best friend. Best friend, I don't keep you around just because you're fucking delicious and beautiful of me and nice. And also my best friend. In my thread. It's ironical that your name's that. I don't keep you around for that. I keep, I like to surround myself with goodness. Good people, good vibes. I mean, it's hard sometimes. You can't always do it. There's people out there who love to bring you down. Sure, granted. I mean, I get ragged on. Oh, why don't you, with all your jewelry, Why don't you fix your teeth with all your whatever? Mm-hmm. Oh, you got a Cadillac. Yeah. I get a lot of hell for a lot of different things. But I have never not let that. Yes. Good job. Yes. I've never not let that shit once dissuade me from trying to make people laugh to the YouTubes. Never once. I mean, we all have our own opinion and whatever. Some of them are like assholes, and some people are assholes, and that's my opinion on that. So that's that. Oh my God, I got a feel good story. Come here to me. Come here to me. Oh yeah, ass face. Have you ever gave to the Audubon Society? Well, I have. I like to party. Oh, well, that's fine. Well, I don't mind that. I don't mind you partying. I thought you was attacking me over my sobriety. Uh-uh. No, no. Don't do that. It's tacky. It's like as if, like, most people that do that, if they attack somebody on their sobriety or their journey, a lot of times they're mad at them own selves. I mean, in my experience. Yeah, I don't mind you that you like to party. No. And I'm not going to block you either. I took offense to it because I thought you was attacking me or my sobriety in some kind of way. And I thought, that's tacky. And also, how does that help anyone? Except, I guess, I mean, I'm going to be honest. Completely 100% honest. I have attacked sobriety when I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. It was counterproductive. You brush your hair before going in the ring. I don't brush my hair unless I have to. Larry, get out my cunt. You gonna quit smoking? Huh? Me too. Anyway, I got some cool paper. Look. Now I done dropped them. Thanks a lot. Thanks a fucking lot. I'm discombobulated. Here we have a well, we have a robin. A red-breasted robin. I would say it's sitting on a dogwood branch. I'm gonna bring it up. There's the artiste. This here all goes to the Audubon. So, yeah. I like me some birds, I do, until they shit on my... Okay, this here is your, I don't fucking know what these birds are. And why don't they tell you on the card? It's ridiculous. Yeah. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry, this is not a educational channel, okay? Oh, I know what this is. A sparrow. This is a sparrow. Again, on dogwood. I guess these are reminiscent of my area. I don't know. Cardinal. This happens to be a male because they're always the prettiest. Am I right? Sure. And he was on a holly bush of some kind. I don't know. And this is on myself last summer. Wow, is that good luck? It is. Certainly is. I kid you not, best friend. Get this shit. All right. Well, remember how last year I was trying to beat 500 miles walking? It is gross. 500 miles walking. Well, the last, let me tell you, the last, I'm gonna say the last 200 miles of me walking, uh, the areas that I walked. Guess what followed me? Yeah, a buzzard. Either that or what's it called? The one of them big birds that wait for you to die. So every day when I went on a walk, I was like, "Not today, Satan!" And he kept walking. He kept flying around me. Same fucking bird. I'm almost sure of it because he had like one white spot. And then I asked a bird pro, hit up one of my birdologists to the YouTubes, and I said, "What gives? Why is this vulture following me around?" Oh, by the way, this is a yellow bird. Yeah, it was so gross. I asked, I asked a bird pro or whatever. I said, "Hello, hey Lexus dude, good to see you." I asked the bird pro. I said, "Why in the hell is this humongous vulture following me around everywhere I walk?" And he said, "I kid you not." Yes, thank you for asking. I kid you not, the bird pro guy person. Love him. Wish I could remember his name now, but I just utilized his stream for that question. I'm an asshole. Anyway, he says that them bitches look of your face and remember you for up to 2 years. Yeah. Isn't that creepy AF? Yeah. Yeah. So I switched up my walking pattern. Turns out I think I fucking duped him. I lost him. I mean, I still got Hello Kitty on the trail and all the things. My one squirrel, but I don't have that cocksucker anymore. He don't follow me anymore. Either he ate something real bad, thank God it wasn't me, or he met some kind of fate, or he lost his way. Yeah, it's bizarre. Yeah, vultures recognize. How do they know that? I mean, how do they know that? I mean, who in the fuck? Who? Pardon my verbiage, but who in the heck? Who has studied these birds and thinks to themselves, "Oh yeah, they probably know my face for 2 years"? How's that happen? Like, who does that? I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe it's us, Bess. Maybe it's us. Maybe I just don't appreciate a bird's eye view as much as I should. Maybe not. I swear to God, I'll never forget. I went to my daughter's graduation and it was outside because it wasn't raining. And she's getting ready to come down the steps. And my son and I are sitting together on the lawn, and we're clapping. Thank you, baby. Oh, I got my strawberry. You want me to get it? Yeah. We're clapping. We're like, "Oh, yay, yay, sis. Yay, you graduated early, might add, also with honors. Hate to brag. But as she's making her way down the steps, I look over And my son got a humongous amount of bird poop. Dripping, dripping. Sorry, Junior. I'd have never told this story, but it's pertinent. A huge amount of bird feces. It kind of landed on his forehead slash hairline and then just dripped right down his nose, over his top lip. He was puking. Yeah. Because he hates birds. I mean, like he always did when he was little. Like when the bats came out, we used to have bamboo here where we live. And the bats would come out and he would not go outside. He just hates things with wings. Never been a big fan. So when he had bird shit on him, we had no recourse. It is so wrong. We had no recourse, right, Bess? I had no way to like kill the bird and or comfort him other than I took off my very expensive jacket and wiped him down. But what had happened was, because he's panicking, right? And he's like, Mom, Mom. And I'm rubbing. And in the interim, somehow, some of it got a little bit in his mouth. Next thing you know, all hell breaks loose. He's like, he's screaming, Mom. Then he's worried he's got the bird flu and all the things. I'm like, honey, honestly, you can't get the bird flu yet. And I'm trying to get anybody to give us some water so he won't lose his shit. Oh my God, it was horrible. Needless to say, we got through it. He survived. He's married now. So, guess that wasn't a bird flu after all. I'll never forget that day, though. He was so terrified of birds. It couldn't happen at a worse time either, because Sissy's making her way down these ginormous steps, you know. They're like, Sissy Fox, and here she comes. That's not her name, but here she comes down the step. You know, she's making her gallant way. Shit. Oh, down Junior's face. The trauma. I know. I offered him some kind of counseling, but I mean, we had a huge laugh about it later, but it wasn't real funny in the interim. You know what I mean? And then I told him, Junior, you know what this spells? Don't be a shit to your sister. Don't be a shit. I think he took it to heart. I'm not sure. Like, I got another good one. I swear to God. All right, so my granddaughter's birthday is coming up, right? It just so happens that she is birthday buddies. Way to run it in. You have to make a learning experience of it. If you don't, I don't know what. Rub it in. Yeah. Oh, I thought you was talking about running in like sports analogy. Oh, that's funny. Oh, you fogged me up. I got another good story. So, I was a breastfeeder. Yeah, I know. It's hard to believe. Why wouldn't I use these? Hope all is well. Lexus, dude. Do you like Cadillacs? Jacqueline, hello. I'm going to tell you how I weaned my son off the breastfeeding. So, We had gone to the shitty ass, and I hope to God, Yabba at the YouTube Underground. One day, here's this story. I may send her this clip. You breastfed your bearded dragon. Jacqueline, I swear to God, I expressed breast milk for puppies. 2009 Escalade ESV 9 Pastor. I used to have a DeVille. Oh, yeah. I have a CS. What the fuck's that thing called? CSR X CS. Whatever. Shit's fast. Yeah. I breastfed puppies. Yeah, but I mean I just pump my milk into the the squirter thing. And yeah. Actually they lived. Isn't that wild? Their mom wouldn't feed them. My mom screwed me to suckle. Deal, that's not true. That's not true. I'll never forget this one time I was in I think I was at the mall. And my daughter was buying or she was picking out one of her new books that she wanted to read. It was like oh shit. It was that damn Cats story, the Cat trilogy. There was a bunch of stories on cats. What in the hell is those books' names? Anyway, her brother was hungry, and I'm outside the bookstore. Are you reading any good? Actually, yes. You want to hear what, Jacqueline? I mean, I know you might think to yourself, what? But here's what I've been reading. Yes. Hoot. It is a Newbery Honor book. And a New York Times bestseller. Yes. Jacqueline, have you read it? Have you read it? Oh my God. You read that too? Yeah. Well, I just got it and I was like, oh my God. Well, I love Carl. I absolutely love Carl. I read everything. Yes, it's a cute book. Well, you want to know why I'm reading it, Jacqueline? It's because I want to give it to my granddaughter. And she reads on a 4th grade level, supposedly. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. My just shared you. Oh, thank you, Lexus. Thank you. My grandbaby just tested for the gifted program, and I don't know what took so long. You know what I mean? So I thought I'd peruse this book, but I didn't know I'd enjoy it so much. It's really cute. Really, really cute. Yeah, I love of it. So yeah, I've been reading this before I give it to her. What was I telling you before? Oh yeah, breastfeeding story. Junior, me, Sissy, we're at a steakhouse. Sorry, Yabo, but it was probably the Golden Corral. She'll fucking hate that. So Junior, all of us had already got the salad bar. We got us the steaks or whatever we ordered. Sissy never ate meat. She still doesn't. And then Junior proceeded to get like the what's that called? Dessert bar. And I do believe he got the ice cream to boot. So we're sitting there. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to pay the bill or what have you. And the waitress is coming up to me. And Junior pulls up my shirt, just as pretty as you please. In the middle of the restaurant, it doesn't matter, does it? Because evidently he wanted to wash all that down. Okay. Some people do. Some people. Pulls up my shirt and smacks the waitress on the ass. And that is when I knew time to stop. Okay. That's when you tell them no more ninny. I'll be damned. I done eat you. I seen you eat all that crap. And now you gonna wash it down with some ninny and slap the waitress on the ass. Negatory on that. True story. True mother effing story. Yeah. I got another one. Junior's so fucking cute, honestly. All right, so on the downside, I reckon, but it happens to the best of us, some of us. But anyway, my children and I were in a women's shelter. I don't know precisely how long we stayed. I won't say 28 days, right? So I'm on the at this time, you know, because it's a women's shelter, they didn't want you to have cell phones or none of the things, because half these women would be like, I want to be in the shelter, and then calling their old men and telling them where they're at, right? And jeopardizing the rest of us who are there. So they literally had one of those phones on the wall, you know, and I think my dad had called me to check and see, you know, if me and the kids were all right, what my plan was, what's happening in court, and all the things, right? And so I'm shooting the shit with him. And Junior at the time, all right, let me think. He was 3. And he comes running through the building. He's like, far. Now, I did not fully understand what he was saying. Bless his heart. Maybe he didn't even understand how it was that you could. Donnie. Maybe, remember, Donnie, that story about me, Junior, in the women's shelter? Do you have any good, crazy drug stories? Oh, yeah, I do, Jacqueline, actually. But let me finish the shelter one. So Junior goes running in. Well, basically, long story short, my son saved the whole women's shelter from burning the fuck down from some bitch that had already tried to burn down like 2 other women's shelters. Yep, hero. Yeah, you remember that? Yeah. He even got a plaque in the women's shelter, so yeah. I know. Fucking awesome. My kids. All right. Good drug related story. Yes, I do. Okay, so thank you, Biz. First time I ever took acid, it was on a piece of paper. I guess you refer to that as blotter. I'm not sure. Blotter, don't come in here and get mad. That's the truth. Yes, it is, Donnie. He's my hero. Yeah. So I guess the first time I ate acid, I was with Pumpkin, who was my best friend, and her boyfriend, and a couple other losers, and we went to a trailer. And immediately I was grossed out. I was like, why are we at this trailer? Because the hit started to take effect, right? And I didn't really know where I was at. Acid on paper, that's it. Thank you, Jill. I really didn't know where I was at or none of the things. I didn't want to be at the trailer. I don't know these motherfuckers. I just ate acid. You're my hero, Donnie. Oh, Donnie, you sweetheart. You're one of my best friends ever. Anyway, so I didn't know where the fuck I was. I don't know these people. Pumpkin dropped acid as well as me. Big Farm. Don't threaten me with a good time. Pumpkin had done drop acid. Yeah, it was on a big farm. How'd you know that, Donnie? Oh my God. Figures. Yeah. Pumpkin dropped acid, and then everybody else, even the dude driving us, dropped acid. And this was some good shit. Like back in the day, you didn't get no, you know what I mean? It wasn't no crappy acid that gave you neck pain and headaches. This shit was like, where am I? First of all, I get to this trailer and they sit me down. I'm rolling. I mean, the shit's kicked in. I'm done. Put a fork in it. I don't know what that means, baby. But you don't get no ride. No, sir. No, man. Sorry, bruh. I mean, you can advertise shit. You ask me first, but now you done fucked up. Yeah. So anyway, everyone's basically tripping. Now I'm using their phone on the wall to call my mother, beg her to come and get me. And she's like, "Where are you?" And I was like, "I don't know." If you were any kind of mother, you would know. You would know where I'm at. It didn't work out. Well, the dots on the blanket made me scared for. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. Isn't this delicious? I know, it's trippy, huh? Yeah. So anyway, they were bitching at me and they're like, Megan, you gotta please stop calling and fucking with your mother and sit in front of the television. So they all sat me in front of the TV, thinking that was some kind of good idea. Negatory. I was rolling balls. I was, what's that called? Tripping balls. So nothing made sense. Absolutely goddamn nothing. So they sit me in front of the television and they say, just sit here, relax, enjoy the ride, right? So they had like some kind of cable on. And of course, it was like cops or some bullshit like that. I'm ultra paranoid. I'm nervous as fuck at this point. I'm like, cow patties, rolling cow patties. Why did I tell you about that deal? Anyway, so I'm sitting there. I'm like, holy shit, the cops are going to come. I already know the cops are going to come. Why did we even do this? My life is over. I did that. We went to the Rapids in Niagara Falls, and I thought my feet were stuck to the pavement. And when I crossed the bridge over there, I thought I was on a Titanic. I know exactly how you feel. Now check it out. Turns out that these cocksuckers, while we're all tripping, brought us to this dude's house that was selling, allegedly, selling firearms and more drugs, right? Talk about a buzzkill. Yeah, gonna sell some fire. I was running with the wrong crowd. I get it. Don't judge me. They was selling firearms and drugs. Yeah, the earth was breathing deep. Yeah. So they set me in front of this goddamn television, and every time the television went to adverts, every time there was a commercial, I flipped out on everybody in the room. I kept saying, "Why are you changing it?" I was watching that. So I literally got out of that situation for being annoying, and I'm grateful for it. They were like, "Get her the fuck out of here. She's she's off the chain." Every time a commercial came on, I was like, "I'll kill everybody in here. Give me the remote." Shine, no, in the bottom of a shower. Oh my god! Did I ever tell you the story about when I planned to lose my virginity? I hate to share this open ended like this, but it's a slutty apology. I might as well do it. Am I right? Oh god! All right. So, precursor. I'm not proud of this story. 2, I have been forgiven and or cleared. C, statute of limitations is way up. And 4, I may or may not have received gifts from national radio stations for this story. You're welcome. I don't know if I've ever really shared it here. Probably have, but probably not when I'm meant to. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Happy birthday, by the way, to anyone. Solid preface. Thank you. All right. I was enamored with, let's just call him a bad boy with a Fiesta. Back in the day, that was a big thing. I mean, he had this huge, like bass situation type deal on the back and all the, I don't know, and he was hot. He like wore boots to high school and tight jeans and hairspray. And I thought to myself, God damn, that's the kind of bad boy I got to have. Fair. Thank you. Well. All right. Look. So I, and one of my friends had, skipped school, and we rode around in his, greaser. Yeah, he was a greaser too. We rode around in his Fiesta and shared a bottle of stolen MD 2020. I believe it's grape. In which I ended up puking. And he told my friend he wanted to be my boyfriend. And I was like, oh my God. Yeah, mad dog. Ooh, not very good. Yeah. Ooh. I would never. It was like antifreeze. You know, if you're low on antifreeze, might I suggest you could put you some Mad Dog in your vehicle? Welcome back, DC. Sorry, DC, this is a horrible story, but you should get to know me if you're going to stay here. So, anywho, He told my girlfriend that he wanted to be my boyfriend. And I'm like, what's the chances? Like, I was already hot of him, you know. Yeah, he fit. No, I don't know, deal. I didn't know. I was way under that. So, I was just trying to party, have a good time, and have a boyfriend with hot hair, tight pants, boots, and a ride. I didn't care two shits about none of the other things. You know what I mean? So, um, he comes, our very first date, right? Supposed date. I was grounded at the time because I had skipped school and drank MD 2020 with this group. So my mother grounded me once again, and I bribed my baby sister to shut the fuck up, and I climbed out the window, and that was our first date. Well, we went to the local. This is romantical, so get your journals or your notebooks or whatever. It's gonna help you all out. Yeah. So we went to the local cemetery and we made out. Yeah. We made out. But I was a virgin, right? So that night he gave me his class ring. He was shit, what was he? 3 years older than me. He gave me his class ring. And I tied the yarn around it and all the things. I thought I was really doing something right. He helped me climb back in the window. I never got caught. All right, so then skip forward to he wants my virginity. He's tired of waiting, right? Ooh, yeah, class ring. Hairy nuts. This is a horrible goddamn story. All right, anyway. So skip forward. He wants me to come and see him on this particular. Now, his father had a car dealership and had given him a RV type situation deal and parked it on like a asphalt lot. His father owned a lot. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink. So he parked it on the lot, and that was going to be like his home away from home, which was only like 10 minutes. How are you? I kiss. Oh my God. Marks, where you been? Good to see you. Mwah. It's okay. Check in anytime. I'm glad you're not listening to the story, really. This is an ugly story. No thoughts. Anywho, right? So, his daddy gave him this trailer to give my home away from home, which was literally like 5 minutes away. He could literally walk. Yeah, got a tour of it, Harry, but not in the way you think. Okay, before you go judging me, also too, I want to let you know that I did, may or may not, win VIP tickets on the VIP bus DC 101. Thank you very much. To the Rolling Rock Festival for this story. You welcome. And it's true. Hey, Benny. Oh my God, Benny Loco. You yummy ass. Benny, I was just telling the story about trying to lose my virginity. So, anywho, I'm. Hey, baby doll. So, he asked me to get a ride. Now, from where I lived to where he lived was give or take like 40 minutes, right? But it's straight up a mountain. I'm telling you. I was trying to alert, goddammit. Benny, you ain't. Well, Penny, you're too pretty to lurk. Okay? Just join the club. All right? So he wants me to meet him, right? And I was like, no problem. He said, this is going to be the night of your life. He said, meet me at my trailer. Louisa. Mwah. Beautiful, beautiful fucking chat up in this. All right, so he says, meet me at my trailer. He goes, I think he even said he wanted to marry me or some bullshit like that. So I'm thinking, why not give it up? Yeah, you're pretty. What are you fucking kidding me? Anyway, so he was like, yeah, I'm gonna marry you. Like, he was like, I didn't give you my high school ring for nothing. But what's coming to you is going to be way better. So, of course, why not? Thank you, Mother Nature. Mother Nature in the building, too. Mwah. Yeah, he was thinking ahead, is all he was. Or ahead. I don't know. Anyway. So, we're talking. I'm living in West Virginia. And he's living in West Virginia. And this is a straight up mountain climb, right? Well, I was too scared to hitchhike. I was wearing this really, like, there was sleet coming down, there was ice on the road. I'm wearing this really inappropriate motherfucking outfit. I love you too. Pippin' that shit. You right. Inappropriate, though, for the weather and all the things, the elements. I just want to look cute for the loss of my virginity. And you can fuck right off, dude. For real. Stop doing that. Anyway. Way inappropriate attire. I'm wearing this thin AF. Like, I don't know if any of you remember Wilson's leather. Oh my God. What a shit show. I'm so sorry for the cows. Anyways, yeah, snowy negligee. You read about that? I'm wearing this totally inappropriate red cowboy boots. I swear to fucking God, by the time I got there, I couldn't feel my boots, my face, none of the things. I did, however, Wilson's. Yeah, you remember that shit? Oh my God. You think that shit was warm, Benny? You think that shit was warm? There was sleet coming down. I'm walking up a highway, mind you. Now, do you still have the outfit, actually? Harry, I don't want to talk about it at all. But yeah. So I stopped at this shithole, like trucker's bar or whatever, and this guy felt so sorry for me. He bought me a shot of bourbon and put me in his hog truck, and literally I was in the back of it, freezing fucking cold. He gives me like a tarp situation deal to put over me. I knew it. Yeah. Harry, shut up. Anywho, he gives me a tarp type situation deal and brings me close to my destination. Now, when I'm close, I'm all excited / nervous and froze. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, this is a big night. I might get married. Shut up, Cole. I don't need a goddamn Motel 6 light. You know that. The boys come to the yard. I don't want to turn on no lights. Look. So I get to the local 7-Eleven. And the 7-Eleven in that area had just started to sell them some wine. Fucking kids. to a pig. Hog truck to a pig. You right about that deal. So I went in and purchased with my own very little fake ID 2 bottles of MD 2020. That's right, folks. It's all the money I had. That was babysitting money, and back in the day, you didn't get much. Yeah, they need to quit telling fairy tales, is right. I could tell them the real deal. Anywho. So I do believe I might have spent $6 whole. Plus, too, I had to give that pig guy a couple bucks, too. Just to thank him. I didn't have to. He didn't ask me. But, all right. So, from the store to the said trailer of my possible husband was about, I don't know, like 2 city blocks, right? So I'm carrying illegally 2 bottles of MD 2020. I'm feeling myself. Sure. Am I numb? Yeah. Am I soaked? Yes. But I'm thinking to myself, he won't care that I don't have curls in my hair no more and my makeup slid all down my face. He loves me. Yes. Thank you. For a tarp, yeah. Yeah, right, deal. I mean, goddamn, those shit. Your alleged yeah, Benny, who's going to be allegedly my possible husband. That was the promise. You understand what I'm saying? So, I get to the trailer and I was like, there's this dog, like this kind of mangy dog, and he's got this big chain to him that doesn't go far enough. He got no water, no food, and he got this little shitty house, right? A little shitty house by this trailer. Well, there's no lights in the trailer, none of the things. I don't see my boyfriend, potential husband's Fiesta outside. None of that. He knew I was hitchhiking. Ironical, he shouldn't be there with bells and whistles, am I right? Yeah. Tarp. Neighbor's roofing. So I look up the dog. I see no lights at the trailer. So I say to myself, let me go ahead and walk back up here to the store and get a couple hot dogs or whatever and some water for this dog. Because I was like, obviously, my husband isn't home yet. And this dog needs some attention. So I go back up there. I spend my last $4 on 4 hot dogs. I may or may not have stole the water. Big whoop. There was gallons of it outside. Didn't no one want it. No one was buying it when I was around. Point being, this dog needed it more than anything. And I was out of money. So I go back up there, I'm waiting. I'm thinking, ain't it still snowing? I'm freezing my fucking ass off. Keep in mind, I'm still in these red cowboy boots and this Wilson's leather jacket, which sucked. So I'm starting to get hypothermia, I think, because everything started to take on like a different hue. Like when I looked out to the street, it kind of looked wavy. You know what I mean? I was like, what the fuck? The dog looked like he was going, raw, raw. But he wasn't. He wasn't even barking at me. He was thanking me. Like, this junkyard dog was the sweetest little cocksucker. And anyway, so I had a decision to make. Lack of oxygen might have been deal. So I had a decision to make. I said, what in... Oh, also, too, side note, I had actually popped one of them their MD 2020 bottles and started to sip of it because I was fucking cold. Okay? That should have warmed me right up. I puked a couple times, drank some more, puked a couple times, drank a little bit more, and then I thought to myself, hey, I'm fucking cold. I bet this dog's cold. Was it the wine doing that? Well, I hate to blame the wine, really, essentially. I mean, I say it was collaborative. And plus, I was pissed off. I mean, here I was going to lose my virginity, and he's a no-show? What the actual F? I have literally just hitchhiked over fucking 55 miles up a mountain. Yeah, well, I didn't know that then, Benny. I didn't know that then. Show the goodies. Rich life you wish. Look off. Point being, I got frustrated. And I was like, well, fuck it. It's cold AF out here. The dog's cold. I'm cold. This dude ain't showing up. And I look down at the bottle of MD 2020, right? And I see these rags outside I was sitting on, I was sitting on these two cinder block things. I guess that was his porch step up to his domicile. And I see these two rags. Plus, I was pissed. AIM 15. Just don't get it twisted, okay? I was never arrested. This is all over. I've done told you. I've been rewarded for the story a million times. Hey, ghosts. I done got VIP tickets. VIP bus on this story, and it's true. They fact check. Anyway, so I'm looking at the MD 2020. I'm looking at these rags. I'm thinking about this cocksucker that's supposed to be marrying me for my virginity. No show. So I remember that MD 2020 is flammable. And I thought, what's the chances that I just stick these rags in here, pour a little MD on them on the top, right? And then I stuff these rags in here. Little did I know there was some fucking kerosene on those. It's a crock sucker with a C. You right about that? Yeah. So anyway, how was I supposed to know? I was literally just pulling some campfire shit. I thought that me and the dog was gonna be out there and warmer, right? Because literally I lit it thinking, oh good, like I'll just light this little pile of twigs and we'll be all warm. I collected all the twigs and all the things. I light this cocksucker and it goes, whew. I mean, it was scary, right? So I throw it. Bam. Disintegrates the fucking plate glass window in the trailer. Lights the whole cocksucker on fire. Yup. Purely an accident. I panicked. Yeah. Allegedly. I may or may not have done it. I think it was the bottle. Thank you, Harry. Yeah. I don't know what happened. You know what I mean? Because I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Cocksucking fire. Yeah. So I throw the cocksucker. Hits the plate glass window. Next thing I know, the whole thing's up in flames. So, naturally, I run to the dog box because the dog box was in pretty close proximity to the cement steps that he had going to his stud palace. So, I use, oh, look at me. I'm doing the motion. I used my leg. That's right. Thank you, Benny. Yeah, no, it had nothing to do with hormones. I just blame malt liquor, you know. Anyway, so I'm moving the dog box. I'm like kicking it back, kicking it back, kicking it back. And then I was like, fuck it. I looked at the dog and I was like, run. I actually I had to tear. Did you stand by it to warm up? Yeah, we did. Me and the dog. For a hot minute, we were both in shock. And the dog was kind of like a mangy, like pit bull rot mix. Like he was supposed to be like a terrifying dog. Yeah, pre-marriage. He was supposed to be like a terrifying dog, but he knew I wasn't meaning him no harm. So what ended up happening was I was kicking the shitty box he had to get him away from the trailer. I didn't even run from the scene because all I was worried about was the dog. So what ended up happening was I went, picked up one of the cinder blocks in front of the burning trailer, and it was hot as fuck. I kid you not. I still have scars. I picked up one of the cinder blocks and crashed the fucking shitty doghouse, and he ran away. Yep. Why am I crying? It's a true story. Yeah. He ran away. Then, all right. So after the dog gets freed, right? I have so many emotions. Me too. God, this was so long ago, but this is so real. After the dog got away, I literally picked up the other bottle of MD 2020, guzzled like a quarter of it, and threw that into the trailer. Because I figured lost cause now, am I right? Then I walk up to, yes, bitches, there was still payphones back then. And I asked somebody in tears. Now look, keep in mind too, I had MD 2020 all over the front of me. Not only that, but like splinters. I smelled like smoke and all the things. There's a fire down the street. I didn't say jack shit about the fire and none of the things. No, I didn't tell them and puke. Yeah, I puked. I didn't tell them none of the things. I called my best girlfriend. I asked somebody for some money, and they said, "Hey, what's going on down the street?" I said, "Man, I don't know. Shoot, I have no idea." Look hot. No, best friend. Fuck him. I made him wear eyeliner to a party and he got berated and I dumped him. That's the end of that story. But anyway, so the shit's a fire ablaze. I hear fire rescue and all the things. I asked somebody, I was like, and he goes, "Oh, you look cold." Just some old dude. And I said, "Please give me a quarter. I need to call my friend. I missed my ride." And he was like, "Oh, well, I'll give you a ride if you can't get a hold of her." And I'm thinking, no, thank you. So I called my friend and I said, "Girl, you need to get your ass." She was like 20 minutes away. I say, "You need to get your ass up here to the store, 7-Eleven. You need to get up here because something's happened." And she goes, "Jesus Christ, Megan." She said, "My dad's got the scanner on. What's going on?" I said, "Just come up and pick me up." Jesus Christ. So, like, not even 7 minutes later, she was there in her Mustang. And I was like, driving around the block. And when we drove around, all that was there was that one cinder block. But see, there wasn't no one in there, no electric attached. It was on it was on a paved lot, so Megan said, roll up. Yeah. We're still best friends. Fuck. 30 fucking years. Yep. We'll never forget that. Actually, I took her when I won the VIP tickets on the radio telling this story. I took her, which is fucking cool. Yeah, it was awful. Goddamn. We rode around for a minute. They was all there, and then, oh god. And then, you know that some bitch, the next day, he had some slut come to my door, knock on my mother's door, and ask me for his school ring back. The nerve. Yep. Want his little high school ring back, and I give it to him. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. No, it was pretty quick, Benny. Pretty goddamn quick. It was like a and gone. The gumption. I was so pissed. Okay. I may or may not allegedly. I'm not like this anymore. I'm not as angry. But what the hell, right? This cocksucker, he's going to dump me just because of a little fire. He didn't even know if I did it or not. You know what I mean? Get detectiveness. Benny, I wasn't giving up yet. You know what I mean? Plus, I love jewelry. You know I'm a jewelry whore. So, yeah, I kept the ring. There was little diamond chips of it and all the thing. Well, he comes to my mother's house. He knocks on the door. No, he didn't knock at the door, little pussy pants. He had his hoe knock to the door. Italian girl. A little fire. Yeah. Kind of like a mopped off, if you will. How was I supposed to know that? I have not been in the military nor none of the things. I was just trying to get warm. Yeah. Could have dropped it by mistake. Thank you, Harry. Anywho. So, he has this bitch come to the door and tell my mother that he wants his ring back because I made him too horny. Now, I want you to literally take that in. Take that in. This whore that he's been boning, apparently. Yeah. Mother Nature. How can I make this up? I cannot. This whore comes to the door and tells my mother that this piece of shit wants his ring back because I made him too horny. As in, I didn't deliver. Oh, I did. He just didn't know it. Am I right? Am I right? Amen. Amen. All right, granted. I might not have did that shit deliberately. Like, I didn't really know what the real deal was with the whole mop top situation, but I don't regret it. Mother Nature, hell yes. I've been begging you to come to Virginia. Anywho, so Mom comes to my bedroom. She goes, because I was distraught, probably hadn't ate in a few days, just dying of heartbreak and worried that I was going to get in trouble for arson unabashedly. I mean, it was not my fault. So anyway, Mom says, give the fucker his ring. Guess where it was? At your house, probably. Probably at your house. Share the love. I want to be there. Yeah, best friend. So my mom goes, give this fucker his ring. And I said, yes, I will. And I said, hey, Mom, can you get me a neener? You little Benny, I'll get both of you up in my life. So stop teasing me. Anywho, I told Mom, can you quick get me the small hammer? That small ball peen, cause I got ear fart. I know, fuck. I wish I wasn't. Yeah, I said, could you just, Mom, give me that little hammer, what's cute, with a little thing on the top and a little thing on the back, and then I beat the living fuck out of his ring. I put it back in his box, just piece by piece. It looked like it was totally put together. You never known if you open the box that motherfucker was obliterated. True story. So comes down to this. Years later, well, not years. I mean, I guess he and I hung around the same circle, not necessarily all the same circle. He would usually show up at my circle of events and get his ass beat. On the funny part, I'm coming. Yeah. So every place typically I would be at and my friends would be at, he would get his ass kicked. And so this one night, I'm at my best friend's house. Rest in peace. And he's hollering out to me across the room. And he says, admit you burnt my my trailer. Admit you broke my ring. Marry me. And then next thing I know, like 2-3 dudes just pulverizing him. I never seen him again. Hey, big sexy. True story. That's the end. Blah, blah, blah. Also, too, ironically, he still had no idea the fires. No one did. Because, here, you want to hear something? Come here to me. Turns out that fire got so hot. There was nothing but there was a charred doghouse. They thought the dog was dead because of the house. Too late now, yeah. It's big whoop. Over, said, done. And FYI, this motherfucker's dead. Funny story on that. Do you wanna sorry, Benny. Spoiler alert. Do you wanna know what happened to this sumbitch? The one that promised he'd marry me for my virginity? I'll go ahead and tell you. 'Cause why wait? He's dead. Okay. So if he's planning on charging me with arson, that should take a minute. Yeah. Yeah. He's dead. Wanna know why he's dead? You wanna know why? Anyone? 'Cause no filter tonight. I might as well see. 'Cause I've got a slutty opinion. Yeah. I said that wasn't the slut. Why's he dead? he didn't wind up in prison for arson. That's fine. There was no arson. It's all just it's just all what do you call it? A faux pas. A act of nature. Okay, Benny? Benny, you know what you need to stop doing? Worrying about charges. Okay? It was, yes, thank you, dear. Anywho, no, he did not die of that. Fire in his drawers. You read about that? Cocksucker. Actually, true story, I swear to God. So, my sister happens to keep up on all the daily news up to her area. I don't live there, around there anymore. I don't peruse their, what's that called? Their daily paper. I don't do that because why? Thank you, Benny. Thank you. All right, now look. So, my sister, Colt, you yummy ass. My sister would rather walk on her lips than tell me some kind of news. But she happened to call me back, I don't know, about 9 months ago. And she said, Megan, you're not going to believe this. And I said, what? How'd you know he had a mullet? Oh my God. You know him? Benny, did you fuck him too? I can't. I can't. Oh. So my sister tells me I'd rather walk on my lips than tell you this, but guess who's dead? Guess who's dead? That's kind of how she delivers a lot of news to me, and I think it's fresh. And then I was like, who? Because that's the expected, it's getting deep. Yeah. It's the expected response, right? Turns out this a-hole got in a humongous fight with his neighbor. Apparently they'd been beefing over either property lines or who the fuck knows. Anyway, he got shot in the face. End of the story. And the old man that shot him in the face got no time for self-defense. Like I told you, he was always a shit stirrer, fight starter, if you will. So I dodged that bullet. Thank God. I dodged it, burned it, allegedly. I didn't burn it on purpose. Pow. Yeah, right to the face. That ending sucks. Sorry, deal. You wanted us to get together, live happily ever after. I dodged a bullet, deal. That's why literally. That's why you, as my friend, should be like, yay, that's the best ending ever. Thank you, Mother Nature. Seriously. Some people appreciate that. Look, I was sad. Terps do better. Look, this was the one and only accidental fire what I ever started. And that was on account of me and that dog, which I named Carl, and was rescued. Yeah, we both had burns. Me too, Benny. Shit. I still ended up with a loser, but of course. I got out of that too. Thank fuck. Yep. And after that shit happened when The trailer burnt down and all the things. um, I was set to graduate early, headed right to college. Had all my shit together, right? I was in advanced courses. I was in pre-college courses. I had English 101 to the Potomac State University. You know, I had my shit together. No, he didn't. Harry, that's fucking funny. That's funny. That's funny. I don't know. But then my whole life went to shit because I don't know. Nothing felt real anymore. Like, I think I felt like overwhelmed over that whole situation. Plus, me and my best friend had to keep it a secret. No one really investigated it, by the way. FYI, there was no electric hookup. There was no mailbox or none of the things. And actually, years later, his father told me that he made more money off that fire than he would have if Dick hadn't lived there. So, win-win, I reckon. But I never got over the guilt. I really did not intend for none of the things to happen. I didn't know the bottle would go up like that. So when I threw it, it was because it was in my hand, fire in my hand. I panicked. I threw it. Just so happened. It's a bumpy ride. You right about that. And then I ended up in juvenile facility. Yep. Ended up in, yeah. Yeah, I mean, but that wasn't really because of him. That was more of other stuff. But that's another story. Well, I've been here nearly 2 hours to make one slutty confession. I had to give you more. I did get paid. I've been paid for this story over and over, and it's true. They done fact-checked it and all the things. Yes. I've been on syndicated radio with this story, yes. You can Google it. DC 101 at Elliot in the Morning. Or you got, yeah, and just Google that. No, actually, I got 2 stories out there syndicated, but the next one's gonna have to wait. I cannot not do that today. Nope. The less you know, the gooder. Bad penny. I got my rewards, I reckon. I don't know if that's rewards or just... Anyway, I hope I teach somebody a lesson. Don't throw MD 2020 bottles with rag stuffed in them into a empty trailer. It's probably not going to work yet. You bet. I love you guys. Thank you for your slutty opinions. I love you. I love you.